Have you ever pondered the origin of the letters we use every day? It's a fascinating journey that begins with the first letter of the alphabet, the letter A. Picture this. Thousands of years ago, the Phoenicians, an ancient seafaring people, used a symbol similar to our A to represent an ox. This symbol, called Aleph, eventually evolved into the Greek letter Alpha, and from there became the A we know today. Just as the letter A is the origin of all other letters, some philosophers argue that God is the origin of all things in this world. This idea is not new and dates back to ancient times. Consider the story of the great philosopher Socrates. He once found himself in a heated debate with a young man who questioned the existence of God. To illustrate his point, Socrates picked up a book and asked the young man who he thought had written it. The man responded, "A person, of course." Socrates then asked, "And who made the person?" The young man, after some thought, conceded that it must have been God. Just as the book had an author, so too, Socrates argued, must the world have a creator. This video has explored the concept of origin, drawing parallels between the development of the letter A and the idea of God as the origin of all things. We delved into the history of the Phoenicians and their contribution to our alphabet, tracing the letter A from its origins as an ox symbol to its current form. We also recounted the story of Socrates and his belief in God as the creator of all things. The main points to take away are that origins matter. They provide context and meaning. Just as the letter A has a rich history that shapes how we understand language, so too does the concept of God as the origin of all things shape philosophical and theological discourse. As you navigate through your day, remember the story of the letter A and the story of Socrates. Consider the origins of the things around you, and perhaps you'll find a deeper appreciation for the world in which we live.